Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Becky Whetstone, marriage and family therapist. And today I'm going to show you an exercise that I created to help couples in crisis diagnose their situation and give them an idea of what they need to do. As you're watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to like it, okay? We need your support. Thank you so much, and don't forget to tell us what you think. Take care. Hi, this is Dr. Becky Whetstone, and today I want to teach you something that I thought of years ago as a way to help couples understand the state their marriage is in when they're in a marriage crisis. Typically, the person who is about to drop the bomb, the news bomb, that they're unhappy, that they maybe want out of a marriage, they're sitting there holding that secret. And let's say they come into the room and the person who's going to be leaning into the marriage, wanting to save the marriage, might be in a calm state, watching TV, looking at their computer, whatever. And so the decider comes into the room and says, I think I'm unhappy. I don't think I want to be married anymore or anything like that. And then all of a sudden the marriage crisis starts. So here's a graphic exercise. I call it the circles exercise to help couples understand what's going on and what to do next.
Okay, I want to show you this exercise that I've been doing for a long time with this Microsoft Whiteboard app. And I'm going to show you the marriage circles. And this is how it starts in a healthy marriage. We have person A solidly inside the marriage. This circle represents the marriage. Person B is inside the marriage and they are focused on each other. Outside the circle is the idea of being single and having freedom. Okay? These are healthy couples. These people are not in a marriage crisis. Everything's going great. When the marriage crisis begins, we have person B now who has moved over this way. Okay? And now they're on the circle. They're on the edge of the circle. And they're literally looking back and forth whether or not to stay in the marriage over here or to go over here. Stay or go. Stay or go. And this is what we call ambivalence because the person is torn. Okay? And ambivalence is very common in a marriage crisis. Okay, so when person B steps on this line is when they tell person A, I think I'm unhappy, I may want a divorce. That is when the marriage crisis begins. When person B does this, it sort of wakes up person A, who's been complacent, doing their own thing over here. They wake up and they go into what we call attachment panic. It's actually a firing of the sympathetic nervous system. That means your brain is feeling a threat, okay? Your brain is feeling a threat, and so person A is going into the fight mode. They're under threat. So they're going into the fight mode, and they start bombarding person B with all the things that person B has wanted for a long, long time, and they're trying to put a net around them and pull them back into the marriage, okay? And so this is what I call pursuit. Okay, they pursue person B. And the unfortunate thing is person B is truly at their wits' end right now, and not wanting any sort of corrections in the marriage made by person A. They do not want pursuit. They resent pursuit. And the more that person A pursues person B, the farther outside the circle they will go. They are disgusted right now with person A. The only thing that person A can do right now while person B is in this state is to focus on themselves and start to rectify all the things about them that person B has been complaining about for years or months or however long it's been. If they're saying that, you know, you're not helping enough, then you need to start, keeping a clean house. Whatever the things are that person B has been saying, I don't like, this is where you need to start a self-improvement plan that involves mind, body, and spirit. So you may be wanting to go to therapy. You may want to start exercising and eating nutritiously. And you may, search for things in your life that bring more meaning to your life. Those are the kinds of things that will get person B to notice you and maybe be persuaded that they want to stay on this side of the line, okay? But the more you come after them now, after not having done it before, person B will come out, will go farther away from you and want to get away from themselves, away from you. So you really need to leave person B alone when this happens. The next scenario that I see is person A is absolutely in the marriage, focused on person B, and person B has moved all the way outside the circle and their back is turned toward the marriage. And they are definitely focused on ending the marriage, okay, and being single and having freedom and all that. They are not interested in marriage therapy. They do not want to talk about reconciliation. And yes, person A is still panicking over here and wanting to fix things and is hyper-focused and obsessing on person B, but person B will have none of it. And this is the worst case scenario in a marriage crisis. And this usually takes place, more, like 98% of the time when this takes place, person B has a person 3, a person over here that is distracting them. So they have this distraction, and they're probably infatuated and in a love trance, and you are not going to get them to give up on person 3. It is a very rare person who can quit person 3 cold turkey, come back in the marriage, and not see person 3 again. Because this scenario right here feels like being on heroin. It's extremely intoxicating, and they may be able to get away from it for a day or two, but probably not. They'll probably go right back to person 3. So when someone's in this stage, I don't even like to listen to their lies, saying it's over, I won't see the person again. Unfortunately for person A, this is one of those scenarios that probably needs to play out. Person B will likely become disillusioned with person 3 sooner or later, but usually the pride of person A cannot handle this blatant situation going on over here. So anyway, that is the basics of the marriage crisis in a nutshell, and it gives you some idea of what's going on and how to manage it.
Okay, I hope that helps explain the basics of the marriage circles and helps you understand, especially you people who are the leaning in partners. You want to save your marriage, and then your partner, person B, is leaning out. Unfortunately for you, the only strategy that will give you the outcome that gives you a chance to have the outcome that you want is to give your partner the space that they need, because any sort of pursuit will work against you. So spend this time working on yourself, self-improvement, mind, body, spirit. Get yourself as healthy as you can be. And of course, find yourself a fantastic support system, friends, family, whoever will be there for you, including therapy. Okay, this is Dr. Becky Whetstone, and I hope that you enjoyed the Marriage Circles exercise.